I really love Luciana's answer, okay? She told me factors what? The factors are actually how many numbers could be divisible with. This chocolate bar is made up of 12 squares. We can use it to find factors of 12 by working out how many ways we can share it into equal parts. Okay, everybody? So because the chocolate can be totally like divided into something like that, so that's why 12 has 6 factors. Okay, and also let's find out finding all the factors. So this is a way like 1 times 30 and 2 times 15 and 3 times 10. This is a way we're doing that, right? But everybody, I want to ask everybody in this classroom, do you know how to find out the common factor? I'm going to call Gordon. Do you know what is common factor?
A factor that two numbers both have.
Very good. And I want to ask you a very simple question. What is a number that everybody is having that one as a common factors?
One.
Very good. Okay. One is a common factor for every single number, every single whole numbers, right, Ethan? Okay. So let's just quickly do this one. Okay. Could you please tell me 36 and 48? What is the greatest common factor of these two numbers? Just very quickly doing that. Please send it to me by chat. Okay. Okay. I have received Gordon's. 别的小朋友做一下啊 greatest common factor. Okay. For this question, I have already received 3 different answers. Jeff, the question is the greatest common factor of 36 and 48. I have received 3 answers and all of them are different. Okay, Luciana and Daniel and Gordon. Congratulations, you get it right. Okay, Ali. So let's take a look at this one. Okay, everybody. What is greatest to me? That means 最大的. Get it? So that's why Hugh, you have sent me a lot of answers. All I need is the biggest one. Okay, we're going to talk about the common factors later. So how do we do it? Some students said, okay, I'm going to just list all of them. Okay, so 148, 224, 316, 412, and 68. Okay, then I'm going to circle the common factor for each of them. Then I realized the biggest one is 12. Okay, so this is a way of doing that. Yes, it is, but it is going to take a lot of time. Not mention if I give a bigger number, 360 and 488. What is the biggest common factor of them? It's going to taking forever. Correct? Okay, so now I'm going to introduce a best friend, prime factor. Okay, Ollie, I hope you still remember. So before, for the 124, I only have 24 have 8 factors, right? I only have 2 and 3 as the prime factors, correct, Hugh? I have 8 of them. I only have 2. So now let's just do 36 and 48. I'm going to use the help from prime factors. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. 36 and 48. Gordon, let me ask you, are they both divisible by the even number? So both are divisible by
2.
very good. So 18 and 24. So again, they're still even numbers. So Luciana, can they divisible by 2? Okay, so 9 and 12. Then I realized 9 is divisible by 3. 12 is also divisible by 3. So 3, so equals 3 and 4. Okay, boys and girls. So that is the time I want you to circle these three numbers and time them together equals what? Equals 12. So 12 is the greatest common factor. Okay, I know some of you have learned this one before already, but we just practiced it. So for the smaller number like 36 and 48, those method is not that good because everybody you can find out the answer by listing, right? But if I give you a bigger number like 336 and 426. So everybody, can you tell me what is the biggest common factor of these two numbers? So let's do it, okay? So we're gonna find out they're both divisible by 2, right? Because both of them are even number. So 168 and 213. Okay, because now they're only what? One of them even, one of the odd. Then I think about 3. So 1 plus 6 plus 8 equals 15, and 2 plus 1 plus 3 equals 6. So both of them divisible by 3. So 56 and 71. So because 71 is already a prime number, everybody, so I'm going to stop here. So the greatest common factor of these two numbers are 6. 2 times 3 equals 6. Get it, everybody? Okay, so think about it, Jeff. If you didn't know this method, so you're going to keep listing all of them and it's going to be huge, correct? It takes a lot of time, but this one is better, right? Okay, so Ethan, and don't do this question. So Ethan, you have to do this question, okay? Not Ethan, don't do this question. So everybody, 60 and 80. Number 2, 48 and 120. Number 3, 120 and 140. Okay, these 3 questions. Boys and girls, your turn. I have received Ali's answer. Ali, please check your answer, okay? I think it's pretty good. Okay, check your answer. Good job.
Did you get my answer?
Gordon, you have sent me one, so there are 3 questions.
Did you get my answers?
Okay, I have received Ethan's, yes. Okay, now I have received Gordon's 3 answers. Good job. Hugh, good job. So boys and girls, I'm going to start to explain, okay? So you can take a look. 我看到 Jeff 后面跑过去一个人。Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So 60 and 80. Both of them are end up with 0, right, Luciana? So the first one, I'm going to try 3. Oh, sorry, 2. 30 and 40. The next one, they still end up with 0. So 2, 15, and 20. So now, because it's 5 and 0, I'm going to try 5, 3, and 4. So this question, we got it. 3 and 4, there's no more factors. So greatest common factor is 2 times 2 times 5 equals 20. Get it, Hill? Okay, so next one, 48 and 120. So let's take a look at this one. Both of them are even, divided by 2, 24 and 60. Divided by 2, 12 and 30. Still divided by 2, so 6 and 15. So let's take a look at this one. 6 is divisible by 3, 15 is also divisible by 3, so 3, 2, and 5. So the greatest common factor is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 equals 24. Okay, last one, number 3, 120 and 140. Divisible by 2, 60, 70, 2, 30, and 35, and 5, 6, and 7. So that's why it's 2 times 2 times 5. So the answer is 20. So the answer is 20, 24, and 20. Okay, here's just a little bit problem for the first one. I'm not sure if it's a typo or whatever. And your brother is knowing. I'm gonna tell your mom and just ask her to kick your brother's butt. 踢他屁股. Okay. Okay, so let me see. Everybody's pretty good, okay? So now, since we're doing very well in this one, so we're going to move forward to today's true thing, okay? So true story. It is about how to find out the factor of any single number. Okay, so I'm going to share the share the screen with all of you. So let's take a look at this one. So we know factors are the numbers you multiply together to get a product. A divisor is a number which divides the given number without leaving any remainder. Okay, so multiples are the products when you multiply 2 or more numbers together. And prime factorization is the prime factorization of the numbers written in the number as a product of the factors are all prime. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Okay, any composite, we don't talk about this one. Okay, we don't do this. So let's find out what is the largest prime factor. Yeah, of course. What is the largest prime factor of 189? What is the smallest prime factors of 221? Hey, 老师问你啊，这个 prime number 里面有没有 one 的 ？Prime number start with what? Okay, I have received some answers, so let's take a look at this one, okay? 189, it seems a very hard number, right? So everybody, how do we find out the bigger numbers prime factors is we just try different ones. 189, it cannot be divisible by 2. But Ollie, it could be divisible by what? 1 plus 8 plus 9 equals what? Can you hear me, Ollie? Okay, so plus together equals 18, so it could be divisible by 3. So it's 63. And again, can be divisible by 3 and 21. And again, divisible by 3, it's 7. So 189 equals 3 times 3 times 3. Sorry, I need to change to a different color. So 3 times 3 times 3 times 7, correct, everybody? So what is the biggest prime factors of 189? 7. Get it? Okay, so let's take a look at 221. So 221 obviously cannot be divisible by 3, cannot divisible by 5, cannot divisible by 2, and cannot divisible by 7. So let's try 11. 11 is no, right? So how about 13? So we try 13. So 1, 7. So 221 equals 13 times 17. So what is the smallest of prime factors? 221? 13. Get it, everybody? Get it, Hill? Get it, Ethan? Okay, so how do we get those ones? You do try different numbers one by one, okay? So everybody, how do we write this one? So it's 3 to the power 3 times 7 to the power 1. Okay, so please write every number like that. I'm going to check this one later because we're going to need them next question, okay? So now I am going to just ask you to try the last one. So 255. Could you please tell me what is the largest prime factors? Sorry, I should not using this one. 180. So I use 180. What is the largest prime factor of 180? Okay, so I give you a question to practice. Okay, so I have received some student telling me maybe, okay? So divided by 2, 90, divided by 2, 45, divided by 5, 9, divided by 3, and 3, okay? So everybody, I want you to have the ability to write the factors that like that because 180 equals 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5, correct? I want you to write it as 2 squared times 3 squared times 5 to the power 1. Get it, Jeff? Okay, so if you have an equation, if you have a, for instance, a number is 5 times 5 times 7 times 7 times 11. So I want you to rewrite it as 5 squared times 7 squared and times 11 power 1. Okay, everybody, so we're going to start to learn the new real thing, okay? So now let's take a look at this one, okay? So how many factors does 29,160 have? Ethan, do you think I'm out of my mind? Say 啊，老师，你是疯了吗？你要让我算这么大的数有多少个 factor? No, of course, we're not going to start with something like that, okay? But I'm going to give you the skills first, okay? So you're going to find out that one without any problem after you learn the skills, okay? So first of all, find the number of even divisors. Oh, sorry, not this one. No, we don't. This one's the second layer. The first layer. Where's my first layer thing? Are they cropped? Okay, so let's take a look at this one as a sample. Okay, everybody. So method. I think this one is missing. So method. So for any number, you want to find how many factors are there. Okay, so Ali, we're not finding all the factors. We just find the number of the factors. Understand? Okay, so we don't want to know exactly what they are. We just want to know how many of them. Okay, so for instance, I'm going to take 36 example. Okay, so I'm going to first prime factor it. Jeff, okay, understand? So 36, I'm going to divide it by 2, 18, divided by 2, 9, divided by 3, and 3. Understand, everybody? This one's very easy, right? So equals 2 to the square times 3 to the square. Do you get it, everybody? So now that is a magic time, okay? I only worry about the number on the top. So 2 plus 1 times 2 plus 1 equals 9. So that is the number of the factors that 36 have. Okay, so Jeff or Hugh or Ethan maybe don't believe me. He said, no, I don't think so. So let's see, okay? So 1, 36, 2, 18, 3, 12, 4, 9, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Huh, am I right, boys and girls? Okay, so they have 9 factors. So let's using 54 as an example. So 54 over 2, 27 over 3, 9 over 3, 3. So we have 54 as 2 to the power 1 times 3 to the power 3. Correct, everybody? Jeff, understand? Don't do this question. You and Ollie and Gordon and Luciana understood? Okay, so now we just worry about this one. So 1 plus 1 times 1 plus 3. The answer is 2 times 4 equals 8. So 54 has exactly 8 factors. If you don't believe me, I can list it for all of you. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. So do you believe me right now? Okay, so let's do the last one together, okay? Because I want to do all the simple one then together with you. Then you do the harder one. Okay, so 78 divided by 2 equals 39. Divided by 3 equals 13. And that's it, everybody. 78 equals 2 to the 3 to the 13. So how do we do it? Because they're only 1. So it's 1, 1, and 1. So the question is 1 plus 1 times 1 plus 1 times 1 plus 1 equals 8. So 78 has altogether 8 factors. 1, 78, 2, 39, 3, 26, and 6, 13. Get it, everybody? Am I right? Okay, so if I'm right, your turn. 195, 672, and 1,989. I know you don't have to verify it, okay, Luciana? Because these 3 numbers gonna be big, but I want you to find out how many factors are there for all these 3 bigger numbers, okay? Okay, so I have received a lot of different answers, okay? So I'm keeping these are here. It's not trying to disturb you, but I try to give you some hints, okay? So let's take a look at the first one. 195. Ellie, please don't write the answer. Maybe it's right, maybe it's not right, but we don't do that. Okay, thank you. So 195. I want to first ask Gordon. 195 is divisible by which, how many numbers? Like, can you tell me some?
3,
Very good. So 65, right? And what's next?
5,
Very good. 13, right? So 195 equals 3 times 5 times 13. So Gordon, how many factors are there?
8,
Very good. It's 2 times 2 times 2 equals 8. Okay, good job, Gordon. And good job, Ollie. And good job. Let me see how many of you get it right. Ethan, good job. Okay, Ethan, very good. And Daniel, good job. And Gordon, right? Okay, so let's take a look at number 2. So 672 seems a bigger number, but everybody, we just do one by one. 300 and 3, 6. 2, 1, 6, 8. 2, 84. And 2, 42. And 2, 21. And 3 and 7. Correct? So everybody, how many twos are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 672 equals 2 to the power of 5 times 3 to the power 1 times 7 to the power 1. Correct, everybody? So now, how do we do it? So 5 plus 1 times 1 plus 1 times 1 plus 1. So the answer is 6 times 2 times 2. The answer is 24. So 674, sorry, 72 has 24 factors. Good job, Ollie. Very good. And yeah, I think don't do this question also get it right. And Ethan get it right as well. Very good. Yeah, you. But I cannot call your name all the time, okay? So it seems like I don't want anybody do any question at all. So don't do this question. Okay. Okay, yes, you can. Okay, 1989, everybody. So divided by 3, right? So 6, 6, 3. And divided by 3, 2, 2, 1. And everybody, do you still remember 221? We did it before. It's 13 times 17. Correct? Don't you agree with this one? Okay, so this one equals 3 to the square times 13 to the 1 and times 17 to the 1. So 3 times 2 times 2. So the answer is 12 factors. Okay, good job, Gordon. You get it all right. And Ollie, you get it all right as well. And don't do this question. And also, yeah, Ethan. Ethan, the last one, how did you make mistakes? I think it's just a calculation problem, right? Is it calculation problem? I think so, okay? So very good. So everybody, so now, since I said, okay, so how many, the number, how to find out the number of the factors? What does it mean? For instance, let's just take 36 example. So 36 has 1, 36, 2, 18, and 3, 12, and 4, 9, and 6. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 factors, right? But among them, how many of them are even? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct, everybody? Okay, so let's just take a look at 48 as an example. So 48. So 1, 48, 2, 24, 3, 16, and 4, 12, and 6 and 8. So among them, how many of them are even? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the number is very hard to control, correct? Okay, so here we just learned the method of finding out how many factors are there. So right now we're going to learn how many even factors are there. Understand, Luciana? Okay, so let's take a look at this one, okay? So we're going to take Sorry, I need to go back. So we're going to take 36 and 48 example, okay? So still we do 36 divided by 2, 18. We prime factor it. Okay, so 36 equals 2 to the square times 3 to the square, right? So this time, everybody, I want you to take out 1, 2. Get it, Ethan? Take out 1, 2. And what's left inside? 2 to the 1 times 3 to the square. Correct, Jeff? Understood? Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So we only need to calculate the factor number inside the bracket. So it's 1 plus 1 times 2 plus 1. So the answer is 2 times 3 equals 6. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Jeff, you're not dismissed, okay? So let's take a look at the next one. So is it true for the 48 as well? So 2, 24, 2, 12, and 2, 6, and 2, and 3. So 48 equals 2 to the power 4 times 3 to the power 1. But I'm going to take out 1, 2, and put the bracket as 2 to the power 3 times 3 to the power 1, right? So what is a factor? So 3 plus 1 times 1 plus 1. So the answer is 4 times 2 equals 8. Everybody, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Am I right, Ollie? Okay, Hugh, get it? Ethan? Gordon? You all understood? Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Okay, so yeah, I want to block it. You didn't see anything, okay? You didn't see anything. So everybody, please find out how many positive integers are there for the factor of 30, 72 are even, okay? Okay, so could you please send me the answer? 哦哟，肯定是 Daniel。我猜猜看啊，这个发了很多字的。咦呀，不是，是 Gordon，是 Gordon。Okay, so I have received different answers. Okay, so this time. So let's take a look at this one. So 72 divided by 2, 36 divided by 2, 18 divided by 2, 9 divided by 3, 3. So 72 equals 2 to the power 3 times 3 to the power 2, correct? So remember, we just want to find out how many of them are even. So 2 take out, so 2 squared times 3 squared. So what's there? So 2 plus 1 times 2 plus 1. So the answer is 9. Okay, so now based on this question, I want to simply ask everybody a very simple question, really simple. I want you to think about it. If I find out the number of even factor is 9, can you tell me the number of odd factors is what? How to do it? OK，哎，那个给我发40条短消息的小朋友要打屁股了啊。So how do I find out the odd one, Luciana? We don't know how to find out the odd one, but the thing is, the good thing is, a number, any number, they only have even or odd number factors, correct? So if the even factor is 9, and we can find out the total factor is what? 4 times 3 equals 12. So the number of odd is 12 minus 9 equals 3. Get it, everybody? Ethan, good job, okay? Trust yourself. And let me see. Okay, Gordon. 这次是都读 questions，再给我 tons of questions answers，烦死了。Okay. Okay, so everybody understood? Gil, are you still there? Gil? Yeah, I haven't received your answer for a couple of times already. Okay, so now let's take a look at this one. How many? Oh, okay. I'm going to just ask you to practice it again. Okay, so we're going to give you the question of 160, 270, and 330. So everybody, 1, 2, 3, 3 questions. Please find out how many even factors are there. Okay. Okay, I have received Ethan's already. Good job, Ethan. And you explained very clearly. Okay, I am really appreciated your answer. Good job. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Okay, so 160 first, I'm going to just prime factorization it. So the 160 equals 2 to the power 5 times 5 to the power 1, correct? Where's Jeff? Jeff 去哪儿了？他去上厕所还没回来吗？ Let me ask Jeff's mom. One second. Where's Jeff? Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So I'm going to take out 2 and 2 to the power 4 times 5 to the power 1. So it's 4 plus 1 times 1 plus 1. The answer is 5 times 2 equals 10. Okay, 270 divided by 2, 135. Divided by 5, 27. Divided by 3, 9. Divided by 3, 3. So 270 equals 2 times 3 to the power 3 times 5 to the power 1. So take out this 2, so we just take out this one, so 4 times 2 equals 8. Sorry, times. So 165 divided by 5 and 35. Sorry, 33, sorry. So 11 and 3. So 330 equals 2 times 5 times 3 times 11. So just take a look at this one. So 2 times 2 times 2 equals 8. Okay, so there are 3 of them. Okay, get it, everybody? So now let's take a look at how many positive integer factors of 72 and also have the multiple of 4. So that means they're the divisor of 4. So let me just give you an example. So for instance, 72 have 172, 2, 36, 3 and 24, and 4 and 20, no, 18, and 8 and 9, okay? So how many of them are the multiple of 4? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's it. Correct, everybody? Luciana, understand? So I want you to find out how many of the 72 is the multiple of 4. So how do we do it? So we're using 72 divided by 4 first. Okay, so 18. 18 is 2, 9, 3, 3. So 72 equals 4 times 2 to the power 1 times 3 to the power 2. So that's why the number of factors that's divisible by 4 is 2 times 3 equals 6. Am I making mistakes? All right. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It should be 6. Why I'm missing one? 172. So it's 2 to the power. Yeah, oh, I forgot 6 times 12. Thank you. Yeah, so it must be something missing here. So it's 12, right? So the method won't be wrong, but I am wrong, right, Gordon? So if I am wrong, we're human beings. It is very normal that we're making mistakes. So I'm going to try to find out which one I'm missing. Get it? But the method is right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you, Gordon, for helping me for 6 times 12. Understand, Luciana? Okay, so everybody, I'm going to give you some questions, okay? So can you please find out 96? How many factors of them are the multiple of 4? And 144. And last one's going to be a little bit big. $312. Okay, everybody? 3 questions. Please find out how many of them are the factor of multiple of 4. Jeff，你到哪儿去了
Computer died.
啊？
My computer died.
哦，我说你怎么突然一下子人没了？OK，那你听好啊，我们现在已经讲到后面一个了。OK，so everybody, so when we try to find out the factor of the number which is a multiple of 4, so we're going to divide it by 4 first. So we have 24 here. So basically, we just to find out how many factor of 24. So because 96 equals 4 times 2 to the power 3 times 3 to the power 1. So the number of the factor of 72, which is also the multiple 4, will be 4 times 2, which is 8. Okay, so 144 is the same thing. I'm going to using 144 divided by 4 first. So 36 equals 2. To the power 2 times 3 to the power 2. So basically, the factor of 36 is 3 times 3 equals 9. So that's why 144 has 9 factors, which is also the multiple 4. So 312, I'm going to divide by 4 first as well. So 7 and 8. 78 divided by 2 equals 39, and divided by 3 equals 13. So 312 equals 4 times 2 times 3 times 13. So how many factors are there? 2 times 2, 2 times 2 equals 8. So it's 8, 9, 8. Don't worry about it, Gordon. I think just a teensy bit wrong. So Ethan, you make mistakes on 144, right? Okay, so did you find out what's going on? Okay, so Ali and Luciana is right. Luciana, I don't know which 8 is. So try to give me the answer with 1, 8, 2, what, 3, what? Or I cannot understand which one is your answer. Okay, understand, Luciana? Okay, good job. Okay, so everybody, do you understand what we're doing right now? Okay, so why am I? Oh, it's here. Here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so find the number of odd divisors. We have already go through that, right? Just to find out the total prime factor, total factors of the number and minus the even, then you get it. You get it, which is odd, right? So we don't have to do that. So I just want to ask you a very simple question, okay? So since we have learned how to find the even factor, how to find the multiple of 4, so can you tell me what is the way? Can you make a guess? Okay, so let's guess it. So what is the rule of finding the number of factor which is also the multiple of 5? How about 6? How about 8? How about any number? So everybody, let's take a look at this one. When we are trying to find out the number is multiple of 2, we take out 2. When we're trying to find out the number of factor, which is multiple of 4, we take out 4. So when we're trying to find out the number of factor, which is also the multiple of 5, we take out what, everybody? Who can tell me? Okay, so I think you know the answer. Okay, everybody, 180. Let's do it. Okay, I want to see how many students get the rule already. We are the smart student. We're gonna find out the rule ourselves. So please find out how many factors of 180 also is a multiple of 5 for 180. Everybody, your turn. Okay, so I have received Luciana's and I have received mhm, mhm. Okay, so let's see if you get it right or not. So like I said, if we want to find out the factor which have the multiple of 5, you need to take out 5. So 180 divided by 5 equals what? 38. So basically right now, we don't have to calculate, oh, sorry, 36, what I'm doing, 36, okay? So basically we don't have to discuss about 180, we just talk about 36. 36 is having how many factors? I think we have to do this for a long time, right? A long time. So how many factors are there? 9 factors. So if 36 have 9 factors, then 180 have 9 factors. That is a multiple of 5. So congratulations, most of you get it right. Okay, very good. Okay, so now I think you know how many factors of 180 has a multiple of 10. So just to take out 10, and 18 equals what? Equals 2 times 3 times 3. So equals 2 to the 1 times 3 to the square. So 180 has 2 times 3, 6 numbers, which is a multiple of 108. So for 10. So what are they? Let me prove it to you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get it, everybody? Sorry, this one's not. Get it? So 180 has exactly 6 factors, which is also the multiple of 10. Okay, so everybody, we have this one already done, okay? So now I'm going to just to show you some questions with the AMC8 real questions, okay? So let's take a look at this one. After we study the thing, so what is, how do we do it, okay? Example 1. So for n positive integer n, so what does it mean? It's a positive number. Define n to be the sum of the positive factors of n. For example, 6. 哦，我在这里少了一个东西 okay? So if you have a number like that, so if I give you a number and with a square on top of it, so you're going to calculate the sum of the positive factors of n. For example, 6 has 4 factors. So 6 squared equals 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 6, which is 12. So please find out square 11 equals what? Very easy, everybody. I think this is doubling. It's like that. Sorry, the question is very.
For some reason I can't type. I'm gonna go out and come back in. I'm gonna try.
Okay, no problem.
Harry,
Yes?
does 11 have 2 boxes around it?
Yeah, 11 has 2 boxes around.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Mhm. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. I will give you money. Ooh. Okay, I will give you money, okay? So everybody, let's take a look at this one. So what does a double box mean? Okay, everybody. So first of all, we need to think about the first box. So the first box is 11 inside a box. So we need to find out 1 plus 11 because 11 only have two factors, which is 12. Correct, Luciana? But now it's outside the 12. There's another square. So you need to find out 1 plus 12 plus 2 plus 6 plus 3 plus 4. So that is the answer. So 13 plus 10 plus 5. So the answer is 28. So the answer is D. Good job, Daniel. Very good. Let me see other than Daniel who get it right. Yeah, Daniel, good job. Very good. So you can see this is a 2007 AMC8 level 1 question. Okay, so it's nothing hard, but when you understand this question, it's a little bit hard, especially like your teacher is having a problem typing all these squares on top. But you understand, right? Okay, so let's take a look at example 2. How many whole numbers? Yeah, you forgot 4. I'm sorry. Gordon，我跟你说，你把你的脸换成笑脸，你就都做对了。你今天那个名字是哭脸，一道题都不高兴啊！你相信我，你把它变成笑脸，你就都做对了。Okay, so example 2. How many whole numbers from 1 through 46 are divisible by either 3 or 4 or both? Okay, so I have received Hill's number, I have received Ollie's, and I have received I will give you money's answer. Okay, so I'm going to where's my money? I will send it to your mom, okay? So how many whole numbers from 1 to 46 are divisible by either 3 or 4 or both? So let me ask you. So if a number is divisible by 3 and a number is divisible by 5, this number can both divisible by 15, right? Both, that means that number is divisible by 15. So let's just go by one of them, okay? So from 1 to 46, how many numbers are divisible by 3? So 3, 6, 9, and all the way to 45, correct, everybody? So how many of them are there? So there are 45 divided by 3 equals 15, correct, everybody? Okay, so now let's take a look at this one. How many questions, how many numbers are there are divisible by 5? So 5, 10, 15, and all the way to 45 as well. So how many of them are there? 45 divided by 5 equals 9. 好，有些小朋友说，那我们再来看有多少数字可以被15整数？15最简单，15, 30 or 45. So 3 of them. 有小朋友说，哦，加起来，我知道了，27. So the answer is E. Sorry, it is not right. Because everybody, I want you to take a look at this one. 45 has been counted how many times, Ollie? 3 times. correct? Not mentioned about 15 has been counted how many times? And not mentioned 30 has been counted how many times? Also 3 times. So that means we cannot directly do that because you know there are a lot of numbers has been over counted. So if a number can be divisible by 3 and 5, 3 or 5, this number must be already show up in 3 or 5. So that's why these 3 numbers we don't have to calculate it again. OK， 好，那些小朋友说，老师我知道了，那15加9等于24 ，C 还是不对。OK, because you can see in among these, also 45, 15, and 30 has been double counted as well. So we need to do what? So we just need to do 3, 6, 9, 12, and all the way to 45. I know there are 15 numbers. Okay, so now let me just find out 5, 10, 15, I don't have to count it anymore. 20, yes. 25, 30, I don't have to count it anymore. And 35, and 40, and 45. We don't have to count it anymore. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically, it's 15 plus 6 equals 21. Am I right, everybody? Okay, so let me see how many of you get it right. Unfortunately, this time nobody survived. Okay, so get it, Ollie? Okay, so don't count it twice. Okay, don't count it twice. Okay, so now let's take a look at example 3. For how many positive integer values of n is expression 36 over n plus 2 an integer? This one is pretty hard. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Everybody try to do it.我小朋友开始换名字了 ，Luciana 也开始换名字啊。Okay, so let's take a look at this one. This one is a very good question. It could be, I want to explain this question thoroughly, okay? So everybody, let's take a look at the first one. There are a very important words here is positive. And the press n is a bit like that, okay? So 36 over n plus 2. 好，很多小朋友说，老师，我知道这道题怎么做，因为36 has 9 factors. We have do this one for so many times. 所以呢，这个下面可以有 9 possibility. So now everybody, I want you to list all of them first. 1, 36, 2, 18, 3, 12, 4, 9, and 6. Okay? The reason I put them there is if n plus 2 equals 1, so who can tell me n equals what? Negative 1, right? N is positive. N plus 2 equals 2. N equals what? Equals 0. That's also wrong because 0 is neither positive nor negative. So n plus 2 equals 3. This one's good. So starting from now on, everything is good. So for this question, actually the answer is 7. Good job, Gordon. Very good. Okay, get it, everybody? So it sounds like very easy. It is just defining how many factors of 36, but they are hitting something here. Get it? So I want everybody to start to realize what is math competition means to everyone. Is they're not just to identify only one theorem of math, just to combine 2, 3 things together, right? I'm absent. Correct, Jeff? You don't even know what is your name. Hey, when I'm talking to you, you say, huh? What I'm talking about? What is this teacher talking about? 所以我跟你讲，你们名字不要换的太频繁，换的太频繁，自己都不知道自己叫什么名字，然后在那叫半天啊，那个点点点点点点点点点点，然后 Luciana 根本不知道我在叫他。对，OK。So let's take a look at example 4. Alice and Bob play a game involving a circle whose circumference is divided by 12 equally spaced points. The points are numbered clockwise from 1 to 12. Both start on 12. Alice moved clockwise and Bob counterclockwise. In a turn of the game, Alice moves 5 points clockwise and Bob moves 9 points clockwise. The game ends when they stopped on the same point. How many turns will this take? Okay, everybody think.
I think Bob went counterclockwise, not
Yeah,
clockwise.
one is clockwise, the other one is counterclockwise.
Yeah.
Let me take a look at this one, okay? Just 1 second. Okay, try to find out the question first. Alice and Bob. Yeah. No. Counterclockwise. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Bob counterclockwise. Yes. Well, I'm right. Here. Yeah. Okay, everybody, please. Okay, so I'm going to start to explain this one. I have received Ollie's answer, and I will give you money. Good job. Very good. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. We have a circle, and this circle circumferences has been cut into 12 parts. So it's exactly looks like a clock, right, Ollie? Okay, so this guy, Alice, is clockwise, and she moves 5 points clockwise. So let's just see. So Alice is doing like that. So every time she moves 5 points, right? And Bob is counterclockwise by 9 points. So every time, so here, right? So they keep walking. So, and the black one keep walking. So here. So they're gonna stop when they hit the same point. So let me ask you, the distance of Alice, is it multiple of 5? Correct, Luciana? Because she moves 5, 10, 15, 20, all the way around, right? And this Bob guy is moving the distance at the multiple of 9, correct, everybody? And etc. So let me ask you, said, how many turns will they take? Okay, so they plus together must be at the same point. That means what? The distance they finish together must be the multiple of 12. And we know 5k plus 9k is already 14k, which including a what? Factor of 2. Correct, everybody? So 14k equals 2 times 7 times k. So what is k, everybody? K is just how many distance they're finished. For instance, when they just finish one round, it is 5 times 1 and 9 times 1. When they finish 2 times, it's 5 times 2 and 9 times 2. And when they finish 3, it's 5 times 3 and 9 times 3. Understood? Jeffrey? Jeff, you understand? Okay, so that's why this is a K. So we know if you plus together, they're either 14K, because it's 14 and 28 and 42, or 56. Correct, everybody? So it's always a multiple of 14. So we know in the 14, there's always already have a 2. So in order to have the distance, the sum of the distance is a multiple 12. Very easy. We just find out the number which have the factor of 6. So both 24, 12, and 6 is right. But I want to know when they stop in the first time. So 6 will be the answer. So here, 24 is also right, but we don't want to know when they are going to meet together later, but want to know they first meet, they already stopped. Understand? They don't keep walking anymore. So that's why 6 is the best answer for that. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Number 5. How many positive factors does 23232 have? Okay, everybody. Okay, so this question is pretty easy, right, everybody? So 2, 3, 2, 3, 2 divided by 2. So 1, 1, 6, 1, 6. And divided by 2. So 5, 8, 0, 8. And divided by 2. So 2, 9, 0, 4. And divided by 2, 1, 4, 5, 2. But wow, that's a very big number. So 2, 3, 6, 3, and 3, 1, 2, 1, and 11, 11. So this one equals 2 to the power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and times 3, and times 11 power 2. Okay, great, Jeff, right? And Ethan, are you still there? Okay, I hope you don't get, and Hill, are you still there? You're good? Okay, so let's take a look at 7 times 2 times 3. So Ollie, and where's Gordon? Okay, oh, Gordon's here. So the answer is 42. So the answer is E. Okay, boys and girls. Okay, so that is the thing of our factors side of AMC8. So I give you this time, I give you some real AMC8 questions for you to practice it. Okay, so I'm going to not only just send you the AMC8 questions, I'm going to also give you some questions to practice with some just the rule of the factors of different numbers. So I want you to practice it. Okay, Jeff, Ethan. Okay, so Daniel, good job, and I don't know, Gordon, after you change your name into the smiley face, don't you think it's a little bit better? No, it's not working. Okay, let's try next time. You know what? You cannot do your name at the very beginning with this like sad face. It brings a lot of bad luck. You know, it brings a lot of bad luck. Even later on, you change with a smiley face, you know, it's still not balanced. Okay, because not true. Okay, I'm not going to give you money, okay? So you always like that. So the money is canceled. Okay, Daniel?
Yeah, but like you said, you give me you're
Yeah,
gonna give
I put
like-
the red pocket into the group chat, and you妈妈可能没有去拿，但是我真的放在里面了以前，好吧？
Oh, wait, what? You have to snatch it?
对啊，没有 Snapchat，放在 WeChat 里面。那今天等一下，我给我们班里面每个小朋友都让你妈妈来抢一下红包，好不好
Oh
？OK
wait, don't send it yet. I need to go ask my mom first.
OK OK，过一会儿，现在还没有呢，现在还没有下课呢。OK，好，每
Oh,
个
but
小朋友
where
自己知道
where
了。
are you gonna like send it? Give me the
Yeah, I'm going
exact
to send it
day
into
and time.
WeChat because only WeChat has 红包呀，别的地方没有。
Like time, the time.
Time, I don't know. 那不能说的呀，That's bad luck. You cannot tell.
Oh.
Yeah, you cannot tell. Okay, everybody. So I'm going to send it, and everybody, if you have any questions, let me know. Okay, so I think the couple AMC8 questions are a little bit hard, but don't give up, everybody. You just keep trying, and I believe everybody is going to get it. Okay, so that's it for today's class. We're gonna see each other next week. Oh, 1 second. Next week, no. Next week there's no class. For next week, so I'm going to give you some extra homework for this week because May 19th I have something to do. So I'm going to see each other on May 26th. Okay, so everybody, I hope you like the arrangement because that means you will have more time to finish your homework, and I hope everybody finish it on time. Get it, everybody? Okay, so that's it for today's class. We're gonna see each other next week. Okay, bye bye.
Goodbye.
Because last week is a long
Bye.
weekend, 你们知道吗？Canadian
yeah.
weekend. 对啊，对啊，对啊。Okay, bye bye.
Thanks. Bye.